Welcome to the Random-esque Podcast with your hosts, Dr. Paul Banks and Jim Mooney. And remember, always stay random-esque.
What's up, randomies? Yes! Woohoo!
Well, I hear people.
Oh my God! Yeah. Guess what?
We're live.
We're live. Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Welcome to the Random-esque Podcast, where we say, always stay random-esque. We're your hosts, Jim and Paul. And hey, Paul, we are really out in the wild.
We are.
Yeah. Do you know where we are?
I know. I just saw a crow flower in my head.
You did? Wow.
I did.
Inside?
I did.
Are you sure about that? You better watch out it doesn't do something on your head.
Or maybe Seamus put something in my Coke here.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're today live taping at the famed Holiday Inn Clark. And we're out here with our Red Dummies in tow. Hey, Red Dummies! Woohoo! Hey, didn't Madonna sing about this place? Holiday Inn, celebrate.
Yeah, but I don't think she was talking about Clark.
She was what? You don't think she was talking about Clark?
Not Clark, New Jersey.
Did she sing that song?
Well, Holiday.
And then there's that movie Holiday Inn with was it Irving Berlin or whatever, and
You're really digging
Bing
deep.
Crosby and that other guy.
The only thing I know about Bing Crosby is
Yeah.
he sung with David Bowie.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually my favorite Christmas song.
Little Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy. Yeah, that is my favorite Christmas song. That's a beautiful song, right?
I'd tell you what my favorite Hanukkah song is, but we don't have any.
Isn't it the one by Adam
Adam
Sandler?
Sandler, yeah, it's the only one.
That's about the only one
It's
I
the only
know.
one.
You know what? When Seamus was little, he sang "Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel" in preschool or kindergarten, right?
Those are some really great lyrics in that song, huh?
Yeah, they were very intriguing. That's when Stuttering John, when Howard Stern asked ZZ Top if they would ever consider changing their name to ZZ Dreidel. Anyway, today is a very special travel-esque edition of the Randomest Podcast. We will be meeting with our good friend Lori Hyman.
Hey, Lori.
Lori's got all her fans here today. All right. She's the Director of Sales and Marketing at the Holiday Inn here in Clark, New Jersey. And our good friend Susan Pastuzyn. Yes, I did say that correctly. Her name actually does rhyme. I double-checked that I'm saying her name correctly, and she said, yes, that's how you say it.
Did you find out how much that name is worth in Scrabble?
That's worth a lot.
That's worth a lot.
That's That's a triple word
You
score.
put Pastuzyn on triple word
yeah,
score.
Pastuzyn. Because I was like, Susan Pastuzyn, is that really her name?
Greg, she married you for her name.
Yeah. She's a travel advisor and owner of Susan's Travel. And she's going to talk about cruising with Susan, I'm sure. Kind of cool stuff she's got going on there. And we have much, much, much more in store for our Randommies. So we want to first give a special thanks to the Holiday Inn Clark for promoting and hosting our Random-esque event. And you can visit them at holidayinn.com/Clark, New Jersey. Or you can just Google it and it'll come up, I promise. Google does work, right?
It does. It
Yeah.
does work, provided you type it correctly.
Yeah, I guess you got to type. Well, sometimes if you don't type it correctly, it'll come up, right?
You know, I tell you, that autocorrect is just, it alleviates so much stupidity.
Yeah. Sometimes it creates stupidity
It does.
too. Sometimes it messes you up, right?
So,
anyway.
you know, we've been given some really great reviews lately. And Les Trent, who's a good friend of ours, he's a senior correspondent for CBS Inside Edition, said that his quote is, "This is so bad it may actually be good." Like Napoleon Dynamite minus the smooth dance moves.
Thanks, Les.
Now, if you know Les is a genius with words.
Yes, he is. He's brilliant.
And Tammy from the Hamilton, New Jersey Randomie Society says, "It's so dumb, it's funny."
I mean, we look at these as like, Broadway reviews. Like, we just love stuff like this. So, like, seriously, like, just send them in to randomesque@gmail.com. Give us your dumb quotes, and we'll put them up in dumb headlights.
Well, one of my patients the other day.
You have patience?
I do.
You're so impatient.
Well, I'm sitting next to you. I've got to have patience.
Yeah, you definitely do.
One of my patients said to me that we put the fun in funny.
Yeah, we do, and the dumb in dummy. And hey, it's never a show unless we have a special announcement. And we have a big announcement, Paulie. Do you know what our big announcement is?
I'm dying to hear.
So in November, we're going to have a very special guest come on. We're going to be taping at the TV 36 studio here in Clark. And guess who's going to be on that show? Guess who's going to be on that show, Paulie?
Well, the famous comedian from Scotch Plains, Mike Marino.
He is, yes. Mike Marino is going to be on our show. Woohoo! Yes, he grew up in Scotch Plains, and we're going to have a conversation with Mike in November. So stay tuned for more. If you want to check out Mike's upcoming tour schedule at MikeMarino.net, that's MikeMarino.net for ticket information and showtimes. Mike is a very funny comedian, and I've seen some of his podcasts live, and he's really amazing. My wife Barb and I have seen him. He's really funny, very talented. So go check Mike out at MikeMarino.net. And then a quick shout out to a couple of our sponsors here. The New Jersey Festival Orchestra, and you can visit them at njfestivalorchestra.org.
I'm excited about Friday night.
Yeah, we're going to be going to the concert. Yeah. What are you going to wear?
What am I going to wear?
Yeah.
Probably my Eagles jersey.
Oh, you're going to wear your Eagles jersey to the concert. That might stand out a little bit.
Go Birds.
I told my wife that I'm going to wear like a top hat and tuxedo and all. No, I'm actually going to probably just wear an all black Johnny Cash attire. I love like the
You're going to walk in there
Cash
singing
look.
Rings of Fire too?
Yeah. And then we also have Florham Park Dental Excellence with Dr. Paul Banks here. You can visit them at florhamparkdental.com. And then Minuteman Press Clark, which is about a mile from here. Woohoo! My son Seamus, who's here tonight, and you can check us out at nj213.minuteman.com.
And a quick shout out to Manny's Diner up the street from your place.
Manny's Diner
Manny's Diner is awesome.
My God. That's like an institution.
It is.
Yeah, when I go there, I should probably be institutionalized. Seriously, it's unbelievable. That is one classic diner that my friend Greg and I over there have lunch in frequently because he's from Clark too. So anyway, thank you. And now it's time for
Yo, Paulie.
So we get so much voluminous mail at our central facility at the corner of
You're right.
Grant and the Boulevard, yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to say Grant Academy.
Yeah,
that's where I grew
in
up.
the Sunoco station.
Yeah, in the Sunoco station. Actually, now it's Bridget says it's in Nifty 50s.
No, Nifty 50s is down the road.
Yeah, I know. She's been saying that's where our central facility moved to.
Bridget, if it's the Nifty 50s, we got to check out the central facility.
Yeah, we should probably go check it out.
Nifty 50s is a place.
I think our central facility moved from the Sunoco to Nifty 50s.
Nifty 50s is a diner in where we grew up in Philly.
Yeah.
That it's decorated as you walked into a 1950s diner.
Yes.
It's really cool. But they don't have 1950s prices though.
We just go off on these tangents, so please excuse us. Anyway, we get so much voluminous mail from our central facility at Grant and Boulevard. We're going to answer it right here, and we like to call this segment Yo Paulie. Okay, so here's the first question for Yo Paulie. Hey, yo, boy, when you travel on plane, do you live large and fly first class? Or are you like a coach player kind of gig? Trying to get bumped up to first in Terminal A. What do you think, Paulie?
Did you just say I had no class?
You have no class.
Okay.
Yeah.
It depends who's paying for the ticket.
Okay.
So, if I'm paying for the ticket, I'm in coach.
You're in coach. Okay. Have you ever flown first class?
I have.
You have, yes.
I have flown first class.
I have flown first class too. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Yeah.
It's good because you get all kinds of. You just get fed the whole flight.
Yeah. It's like you get on, you have a little, Bloody Mary action going on. You hang out. It's fun.
The problem is my first class was like to Chicago, so I really didn't get to.
Yeah.
I would like to have a first class to like L.A. or some long flights. I could really enjoy it.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next Yo Polly question. Yo Polly, I need some advice on travel-sized toiletries. What does the TSA accept in carry-on luggage? Signed, Mini-Me from Lilliput.
Well, Mini-Me from Lilliput.
Yes, no, it's Mr. Mini-Me.
Mr.
Mr. Mini-Me.
Mr. Mini-Me.
You have to be formal with these people.
I'm sorry.
They have burning questions.
I feel shame.
You should.
The TSA allows passengers to bring liquid gels and aerosols that carry on luggage that are 3.4 ounces.
Oh, 3.4
or that's
ounces.
100 millimeters or less per item. Milliliters.
I feel like I'm learning something this evening.
The passengers can also bring 1 quart size clear plastic zip top bags of these liquid gels and aerosols. Now,
wow, you actually took this question serious.
Now, here's a special hint from your Yo Polly.
Yeah, my Yo Polly.
Here are some tips if you don't know how to pack liquids in your carry-on.
Okay, what do you got for us,
You got to start with the empty bag.
You got to start with the empty bag.
Separate the bag from your other carry-on items.
Okay.
Pack larger containers in your checked baggage.
Get a slide roll again?
No, you do not.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I think I need to get a calculator.
Now, prescription medication.
I didn't take calculus, Paul.
I'm sorry you didn't.
Yeah.
Did you take math at all?
Sort of.
Okay.
I was really good at statistics.
Yeah, well, here's a statistic for you.
I'm a marketing guy. What do you want?
Prescription medications are exempt from the 3-1-1 rule.
What the heck? Wow.
I don't know
what
that.
Are you working for Roger Goodell?
Medical
Coming up with all
necessities.
these rules?
Well, I'm trying to be helpful.
Wow, you are.
Medical necessities that are larger than 3.4 ounces
Wow.
can be brought in a carry-on, but you should inform the security before screening. But you know what Yo Polly always
I think
does?
the ran dummies are falling asleep.
But you know what Yo Polly always does?
What does he do?
Does have to deal with this? He always carries, cash. Give the TSA guy a little tip.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, you tip.
Say, I think Benjamin Franklin's going to let me on the plane with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ben Franklin.
Or is it Abe Lincoln? Like, which dead president do you like?
Oh, it could be George Washington.
Could be George Washington. Here's a couple of George Washington.
You remember my heritage.
Yeah. I didn't say that. Anyway, we're going to move on to the next Yo Polly question. Yo Polly, being a dentist and all, have you ever had to perform emergency dental work on a train? If so, I have the biopic name for you. You could call it The Molar Express. Signed, Script Selling Sammy.
Script Selling Sammy, no, I have not ever done that. However, Molar Express, it sounds like a fun twist on some classic story, doesn't it?
Yeah, The Molar Express. That'd be fun.
And I was thinking that maybe even though I haven't done emergencies, maybe doing like a molar-themed adventure on the train.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. I'm sure.
We could have tooth fairies.
Yeah, Tooth Fairy. Is a Tooth Fairy real?
Cavity fighting heroes and lessons in brushing and flossing.
Do you like supply the Tooth Fairy with stuff?
No, I do not. They have their own account.
Okay.
They're an escort.
Anyway, that's our Yo Polly for this evening. And hey, if snail mail is not your kind of gig, just email us your Yo Polly questions to randomesk@gmail.com. That's randomesk@gmail.com.
Do people really use snail mail often?
Well, thank God they do, because I'd be out of business with my print shop. We do a lot of mailings, actually. Yeah, that's why I like to wear that USPS gear. But we decided to show our pretty faces, and since you're such eye candy, we wanted everybody to see.
You know why I like
your
sitting here?
face.
You know why I like sitting here next to you?
Why?
It makes me look handsome.
It sure does. It sure does. You look much better than me. Okay, so we're back, and we're here with our good friend, Lori Hyman. Wow, Lori has a lot of fans.
She does.
You probably have the most fans of anybody.
She gets more ovation than Aaron Judge hitting a home run.
Yeah, wow. Paul, you want to move a little closer to the mic, you guys. I want to hear your lovely voices.
Can you hear my
Yeah.
lovely voice now?
I can.
Okay.
Well, can you go over there then, so I can just talk to Lori instead? I want to give a little bit of background on Lori because you know our staff does a lot of research in the background. Now, Lori Hyman is the Director of Sales and Marketing for the Holiday Inn Clark, Newark area, an IHG hotel. She is known for her ability to balance the operational challenges. Why does this sound like the dating game or something? The way this is written?
Oh boy.
She's her ability to balance the operational challenges of running a large hotel, and I can attest to that. There are 6 floors here.
You're on that.
What's that?
You're on the 6th.
I am on the 6th floor. I know. I'm staying here.
You
This
put
is
him at the top.
lovely. It's a
Keep him from-
lovely facility.
Out of the way.
And keep from everybody.
She actually put me in the furthest corner that she could put me in the
Barb,
hotel.
did you get a separate room?
Yeah, pretty much. Of running a large hotel with the personal touch required to make guests feel at home. And I did. And you know what Lori did, what was beautiful? When I got into my lovely room, which was lovely, she had a nice handwritten note welcoming me personally to the hotel.
That's really nice.
It was really nice.
That is really
yeah.
nice.
It was really, really nice. It was a beautiful touch.
And some snacks.
So
The
thank
chocolates?
you. And some
Some
really
chocolates.
lovely
Chocolate.
chocolate snacks too, and bottled water, which I
Say chocolate again, Jim.
chocolate.
Oh, I love it.
Why are you hearing my Philly accent? or
Yes, I
something?
am.
Okay, just move in a little more, Paulie. Just a little.
If I move any more next time, I'll be
You on
behind
my
her.
lap.
Yeah. But anyway, and under her management, the hotel has seen continuous growth in customer satisfaction and local engagement, which Lori is very engaged locally for sure, as part of the chamber and all the things that she does out in the community. And just a quick note about the Holiday Inn Clark. It's in the Newark area. It's a modern hotel located in Clark, New Jersey, catering to both businesses and leisure travelers. Situated just off the Garden State Parkway, and I can attest to that. It's number 135 on the Garden State Parkway, on and off the Garden State. In fact, for Minuteman Press, anybody that's staying in the area, I recommend they stay here because it's right off the highway there, the Garden State Parkway.
Are you going to print those out to her and have her sell them?
What's that? Yeah, this? Yeah. And within proximity of the Newark Liberty International Airport. And if you want to visit the Holiday Inn Clark website, just go to holidayinn.com/Clark, New Jersey. With that, we're going to get into our questions because inquiring minds want to know about the Holiday Inn Clark and Lori Hyman. Anyway, so let's talk about your hotel operations. So,
Sure.
you know what the randomies want to know is, what's a day in the life like for you at the Holiday Inn Clark?
Well, Jim, I could tell you, no one day is the same. Okay, you never know when I'm going to walk in the door whether or not we have the ceiling falling down from a leak, someone crazy running through the parking lot, people showing up for an event that isn't here, all kinds of things. Every day, which is what I love. Every day is a different day.
Yeah, so it's pretty random-esque, right?
Random-esque. You never know where you're going to walk in. I go like this. I open the door. I hope.
I love it. So yeah, no, I'm sure the operations of the hotel, it's got to be random every day.
Every day.
It's really got to be amazing. And again, like the beauty of walking into my room and feeling like I was greeted warmly by your lovely note. How do you enhance guest satisfaction and retention? Obviously, that's one of the ways you do it. So,
right. I mean, pretty much we're lucky enough to be in an area where there is a lot of corporate on the weekday, like you said, and on the weekends. So we try to, if people come in, we do try to do that. I'm very big on personal notes. I think it's like a special little touch. I do try to do that. We try to, always make contact with the guests if I can. If they're going to be here, I'll say, hi, why don't you come in the lobby? Let me know when you're getting here. I'd like to meet you. I do like, you guys know, I like the face-to-face communication. So I'd rather meet them and we get to know each other, try to warm them up, especially if they're from my good old town of Crownford area, then I like to schmooze them. So we do try to do that. I feel like it's important. I feel like over the years that's kind of slipped away a little bit. But, I'm sure my other, hotel friends agree. Like, I like that personal touch, and I think it's important.
There's absolutely nothing better than a personal touch as opposed to something written.
Yep.
People come in and see you, they see your passion for what you do, and it's a lot more welcoming that I.
Yeah, and I just feel my strong suit, being in sales is face-to-face contact with the guests. They come in, they're like, wow, she's either wow or wow. Either way, the wow is good. It just, the way they say it.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. I mean, you're very personable. Obviously, we have great conversations. We met ahead of time to, a couple weeks ago just to talk about the configuration of the room. And then today, Lori was there and we were moving things around so that we could set up the table so we could, communicate out to the room and be with our randomies.
I think you have to be flexible too.
Yeah.
Like, it's not black and white, right?
Yeah,
I even tell my
right.
staff, it has to be gray. You have to be flexible. You have to try to accommodate the guests the best way you can.
Customer's always right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good segue to our next question. So have you noticed any shifts in guest expectation or behaviors over the past few years?
Well, good question, Jim.
Thank you. That's from my staff over there.
Well, actually, 100% since COVID, things have changed for our industry in general. Listen, I don't know, exactly what it is, but people have come in. I feel like they feel like a sense of entitlement. They forgot the yes, the please, the thank you. It's what can you do for me? I want it now. I deserve it now. I mean, I can speak for my boss in the corner over there. She could tell you stories about the bad behavior.
Do you ever put your guests in timeout? Maybe they need a timeout.
Listen, I put my guests in timeout.
She puts them on the sixth floor.
I have put guests in times out, believe me.
I'm sure you should have like a giant chair and like you're in timeout.
I mean the bad behavior is terrible.
Yeah, no, it has changed. It's weird, right? How culture is. I don't know if that's a North Jersey thing or if that's.
I think that's pretty general.
Yeah, you think so?
I think since COVID, people being locked up forgot how to act and how to be nice and considerate and everything, and we let everyone out, and they just forgot how to act. I mean, listen, sometimes we're not perfect, and if we make a mistake, we want to do what we can to correct it, but we don't need people screaming, yelling, taking their phone out. I'm recording you. Okay.
The recording. Oh,
no. Karen, right? Karen.
It's crazy. So, yes, big difference.
I think Paulie has some questions for you.
Yeah. Regarding your local community engagement, how do you engage with the local community? Do you? For me, I am really involved in a chamber. There's a lot of chamber people that came to support us tonight, which was Shout out to the Linden Chamber.
So definitely through chambers.
Big
I'm really big in like volunteering, helping people out. Like I will host events here sometimes to help out organizations that are worthwhile. I'm willing to bend and maybe not make as much money as we can to help them out if it's a really good organization. And pretty much we want to be positive out there. So I'm always willing to help people know that. I've helped a lot of people. They call me up, what could you do? Oh my God, I only have this. I'm willing to do that to give back to the community. Clark, be good with us. I grew up in Cranford, most people know. So my hometown, I do a lot there. Now I'm involved with Jim in Westfield.
Absolutely, you are. Yeah. No, we're always.
So now we're kind of getting involved in that. I'm on the board for the Clark Business Association, which we just started.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
um,
Absolutely.
I feel like you got to give back to get.
And we had an incredible event here this summer. We had to call it the patio party, not the pool party, because people thought they had to wear their bathing suits. And we're like, no, you don't really have to wear bathing suits to a business function. And we were afraid that people might show up in Speedos or something. So we shifted it to patio party instead.
We do a lot with that. Our space
And Chris
is great
was there
for that.
too. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris was there, my buddy over there from B&I. Yeah.
So we have this great space, so we try to use it. And we do try to host a lot of events here. So.
Do you have any notable partnerships or initiatives like with other businesses? And
I mean, we do a lot besides with the chambers. I work with the schools, right? We've been great with the schools taking in children that had some special needs. They work for us, and then they get to prepare them to go on and hopefully get some other jobs. So I'm really passionate about that, and I really, really enjoyed working with the schools and the success that we have with the kids. That's always been a passion. I
That's
really
awesome.
enjoy that.
I love that.
And we do a lot with some of the other businesses in the area that, they ask us if they could help them out, or, they might have an issue with their location and could they come here and we'll help them out. Different charities, I'm really involved. People that know my son's a film major, got a job now, thank God.
Yay!
So,
all right.
we do a lot with the film
Drexel.
festival.
He went to Drexel.
We
yeah,
did.
yeah, my
Yeah.
we've two Sams went to Drexel, mine and Susan and Greg's.
So we love Drexel. It's been great. So we do a lot with the film festival, with the Cranford Movie Theater. We've been partnering with them a lot, doing different fundraisers and things to help the arts. So we do a lot with that too. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
No,
That's really cool. That's
but
great stuff.
I wanted to touch on something though. You had mentioned that you do things that you don't make as much money.
Yeah.
However,
My boss in the back, but yeah, we
but
do that.
however, I don't. That's not necessarily true, because if you do things like that, you're going to get. There's a likelihood that you're going to get more business from that. So you really do.
That's how I think about it.
You really do. You have to.
I feel like you have to give back, and I'm willing to make some concessions. Listen, as long as we're making some kind of money, but if it's an organization that's near and dear to us, or we just feel like it is going to be, I've been fortunate enough from the chamber and things. I do get a lot of business back.
Yeah.
I have to say, we
Yeah,
do
we-
get a lot of. We make good
But
contacts, and
you're a great partner with the chamber too. So I mean, we love having events here, like we did with the patio party this summer. Boy, we had probably about 70 people here that night.
You didn't have me.
Really? Yeah, I didn't invite you.
You did. I was away.
I was afraid you were going to wear a Speedo. That's all we would do. Anyway. No,
Oh,
of course I wouldn't. I probably did invite
No,
you.
I was away. I was away.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
definitely
or you
invited
have
Yeah.
to come to another.
I was
I invite
away.
you to like
Maybe your dental
everything.
business needs to come here, do training, different things. See, so you never know.
We could do that.
Yeah.
We could get a train here and do it on the Molar
We could do it
Express.
on the Polar Express. We could do it.
You know what I find in life, like you never know. Like you try to treat everyone right, and you never know. One person turns out to know somebody, and the next thing you know, I've gotten business that way just from helping someone out, and then they told someone who told someone.
But it's also though, you do it from the goodness of your heart.
Yes.
It makes you feel good. It's not always about making money on things.
Correct.
It's about going home and realizing you did something to make someone happy and help them out. And that's great. That's a great feeling.
We have that when people tell me their budget's only this, but they want to have a party. That's triple that.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Beer,
You know,
beer
and
budget with
sometimes if
champagne
it's like,
phase. Yeah.
sometimes it's a great story. I have done what I could. I'll volunteer my own personal time sometimes to help them because I do. I try to help people.
If they're asking
You do, and you
Yeah.
absolutely do, Lori. You absolutely
And
do.
that's just something that's me. I will help people out. Like my friends and all that came, we all help each other out. Even though we have other hotels in the area, Vivian, good friend, we still help each other out. Even though we're hotels,
Vivian,
we will help
woo!
each other out. We're not
Vivian's
like
in the
that,
house.
Now, do you have a lot of people that stay here that are in New York and they commute from the hotel to New York?
We
They
do.
go on the Muller Express.
Yeah.
Well,
We do have some people. They'll
that goes
come right
into
in by
Penn
the
Station.
train from
How far is
Rahway.
the Clark train station from here? Is it?
Well, we don't have Clark,
Oh,
so
you
they
Rahway?
go to Rahway, goes direct.
Okay.
Westfield, but that takes
Westfield is
forever.
probably the closest.
Yeah, but it takes
here.
longer. If
Yeah.
you go to Rahway,
And
it's direct.
I think that is part of the Muller Express.
No, we do definitely get some people. Less than in the past because more hotels since I've been here since '06. Okay, a long time. many different hotel types.
You
But
started when you were 22?
thank you. That I do. I know you. And so we built more and more hotels between my hotel and New York. There's so many more hotels, so it doesn't trickle down as much as it used to because they've opened so many hotels. We don't need any more hotels.
There's a big question. Do you provide if someone doesn't bring a toothbrush?
We do. I provided one for myself tonight. I needed to brush my teeth.
What a
so
tennis question.
It was perfect. I got to brush my teeth.
That's awesome.
Well, what about toothpaste?
We have toothpaste.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
hand cream. Right,
Oh,
my
you
hands
have
feel
hand
soft.
cream?
I had hand
Oh,
cream.
So
nice.
if you run out of toothpaste, you give them hand cream with the toothbrush?
It's a bonus. We
Well,
want
we-
your hands and your breath to
Your
feel
teeth
good.
look so smooth.
She gives
We
them
like
some Arm & Hammer baking soda.
Listen, I wish we could give out, some mouthwash to people when they check in.
I don't know.
We were
Here
talking
you go.
about
It's
that
your
the other
lucky day.
We were talking about that Jethro Tull song, Locomotive Breath, the other day. It's like, I don't know. Some people just have that
Yeah, but that's-
going for them.
but those are, just doing a great job here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
really do a
hotel,
good job.
beautiful facility.
We have a team. Like I can't, I have a great team. I have a great boss back there, Kathy, who supports me. I can do
Hi,
without her.
Kathy.
We both,
Hi, Kathy. Thank
we
you.
both get along
Thank
great.
you for
I've had
hosting us tonight.
a lot of winter GMs before that, so I'm thankful I finally got a keeper.
And I see a lot of wings going out tonight,
wing
too.
night.
Yeah, it's wing night. I know. I am so jealous of everybody. They look really good.
They smell good.
Yeah, what are some of the entrees you have going on here in the restaurant?
Well, we have burgers. They're very popular. Our wings. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday, you guys. So Monday through
Oh,
Thursday,
so
every
Taco
night something different, and it has cheap drinks to go with that.
Oh, nice.
People like the burgers, quesadillas. We have salads. Well, you name it. Some night we have special fish, salmon, different things like
I
that.
think if we come in for Taco Tuesday, we may have to get a room.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
think so. Yeah,
That's
we
very
definitely have
popular.
to get her.
Taco Tuesday.
Not together though.
No, she would put me on the first floor.
Yeah, she probably would. Well, no, she probably put you in next to the broom closet,
The first floor is the people we actually watch.
like in
so.
Best in Show.
I
You'd be
knew
in
I
the
could
broom-
trust to hide them away, but on the first floor we put the people we
Well,
need
you
to
need
watch.
to have a conversation with his parole officer.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen, Barb's here, so you're in good hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Once I knew Barb was coming, it was a whole different ballgame.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, you've been a lovely guest, and you are a lovely person, and we want to give you a lovely random-ass candle, and it is Lucky Clover.
Well, thank
And
you.
that's with our good partners, Wicked Good Candles,
Woo.
that we work with.
And
Yeah.
every time you light it, you have to say, always stay.
Random ask. That's right. That's what you
Well,
can
thank
do.
you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
And we're also going to be giving out a hat. We're going to be giving out a shirt. And we're going to give out another candle. So we're going to give out tickets. We're going to take a short break, and we will be right back.
Oh, it's the mystical and magical Jimmie the Moonificent.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
The Moonificent sees all, knows all, and he's a psychic of epic proportions.
He is.
He has not seen these questions before, but
He
yet,
has not.
but will divine the answer to all prior to knowing any question. They have been properly vacuum sealed by the quality adhesive from Minuteman Press, and
That was good.
and the envelopes were prepared by those same fine folks
Over at Minuteman Press.
at Minuteman
They
Press.
are quite impressive. Mm-hmm.
They do it in a minute.
Yes, they do.
Now, I give you Moonificent.
Ooh, yes. Hello, audience. How are you this evening? Catching. Silence, please. Silence. Silence. Silence, please. I need to concentrate. Munificent bestows upon you that you never know the excruciating pain that jet fans endure.
Oh, that's painful.
That is painful. It's painfully painful. Anyhow, I will tell you the answer, and then we will open up the envelope and we will which have been very beautifully sealed by Minuteman Press over there in Clark. They're quite a cool organization.
Lost your accent there for a bit, bud.
No, you didn't. No.
His
no.
Minuteman act.
I was doing my Jim Mooney impression. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Once in a while, I roll into that. Okay. Anyway, I'm putting the envelope up to my forehead, and I'm divining the question, or the answer, actually. What a racket.
What a racket.
Yes, that's what I said, man. What a racket. What a racket. Okay. Ooh, these are really nice envelopes. They are true security envelopes. How do tennis players feel about an improved forehand? What a racket. Very good. No? Okay.
All right, do we have that canned applause here somewhere?
Okay, let's go on to the next answer, sir. Anyway, whatever. Okay.
You know, Moonificent,
Yes.
it's tough being you, and you can't be funny all the time, but
Yeah.
you're just brilliant. So that's
Yes, thank you.
yeah.
I tried you, sir.
yeah.
I do.
I believe in you.
Thank you. That truly makes my heart warm. The cockles of my heart.
Oh, okay,
Thank you.
that's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sir Polly. Okay. I'm holding the envelope up to my forehead. I am seeing the answer. Oh, this is quite topical, Sir Paul. Were you knighted like Paul McCartney, Sir Paul?
That'd been nice.
This
No.
is quite topical. The answer is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
Yes, Taylor Swift. That's what I said, man. Taylor Swift. She's, the singer, that lady, that lady that goes out and does that, the
Travis Kelce's girlfriend.
Travis Kelce's girlfriend. That's correct. Taylor Swift. Okay, let's see what the question is. Ooh, these are really nice. What do you call a seamstress who works quickly? Taylor Swift. Moonificent casts upon you. May you be sandwiched between the Kelsey brothers on a 4-hour podcast after they eat a lot of garlic and beans. Ka-ching. Anyhow.
Yeah, hopefully he has a tight end.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a tight end. That's great. Okay, let's move on to the next answer. That was quite lovely, wasn't it, Polly? Anyway, I'm putting the envelope up to my head. I'm divining the answer. The answer is Occidental.
Occidental?
Occidental, yes, Occidental. Ooh, did you hear that, Ted? Ooh. Wow, these are nice index cards too.
It's all quality stuff.
What type of oral care coverage does a steer require? Good. Yeah, good. Anyway, there you go. Okay, on to the next answer.
Tough crowd.
It is a tough crowd, but that's okay because we're worried about the followers out on Spotify, Sir Polly.
That's right. We are.
All 3 million of them out there. Okay, I'm divining the answer. A selfie, a stock market prediction, and the Wi-Fi signal at Starbucks.
A selfie, a stock market prediction, and the Wi-Fi signal at Starbucks.
Yes, those 3 things, kind sir. A selfie, stock market prediction, and the signal at a Wi-Fi signal at Starbucks. Paulie. Okay, let's see. Very nice. Tears really nicely. No paper cuts here. Very nice. What are 3 things that always look better than they really are? Yeah. Ka-ching. All right, there you go. And we have the final envelope. But before that, I cast upon you that you are stuck on a packed septic train during a heat wave and a deodorant strike. Yeah, I'm casting upon you. How dare you?
Oh man, those SEPTA buses in the summer, that was gnarly.
Ooh, you know that happened in Moonificent one time. He was stuck on a septic train in the middle of a heat wave wearing a 3-piece suit.
And no Speedo?
Yes. I was wearing my cape, because heroes wear capes.
Yes.
That's what Moonificent is. Let's go to our final envelope, Sir Paul. I'm divining the answer. Ooh, I like this. This is a good show, Paulie. I really like this. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, oh yeah.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, Walter White stuff over there.
Yeah, that's that. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Breaking Bad. Crazy stuff. These were properly sealed. Very nicely over there. Love it. What do you call it when you drop a Ming vase on a marble floor? There you go.
The great Jimmie the Moonificent.
Hey, I'm playing locally at all the local theaters over at the Rialto. Please catch my act over there.
Rialto hasn't been open for a while.
I may need to take the Molar Express out of town quickly. Thank you. Hey, we're back, Dummies. How's everybody doing out there?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Jim.
Boy, that guy was nuts, that Moonificent. He's crazy. I think I saw him catching the Molar Express into New York.
A one-way ticket.
A one-way ticket. Yeah, it was right. It was going into Grand Central Station, and I think it was going right into the ocean from there.
Yeah, he's taking the Molar Express, getting a root canal.
Yeah, he probably is. That was kind of like a root canal, don't you think? That bit there, that was kind of fun. Right?
Well, not really, because with Jimmie the Moonificent, we didn't have anesthesia.
That's true. So, you actually felt the pain.
We felt the pain.
Yeah, we felt a lot of the pain. So did another costume change here, and now I'm in a t-shirt because now I'm in vacation mode, right?
Vacation mode.
We're in vacation mode. We got our t-shirts on. We're hanging out, and so the next topic we're going to discuss is because this show's we do have themes once in a while, and this one has a theme.
We are very versatile.
Yeah, we are very versatile. We talk from cheesesteaks to maestros to vacations to God knows what.
It's band names, origin of band names.
Yeah, weird band names and weird band songs and all kinds of stuff.
Whatever, it's just totally spontaneous. That was, written a week ago. It's spontaneous.
Yeah, it's very spontaneous. We're not scripted at all.
No.
There's not 8,000
But there's,
pages of script.
but the script is more, I would say, like an outline.
It's a guide.
It's a guide.
It's a guide.
It's a template.
Like when you go
in the business, it's a template. You use that a lot.
You go into the woods or whatever. You have a guide. We have a guide. That's what this is, because we're out in the wild and we need a guide. And for some reason, giraffes show up in Paul's backyard. I'm not sure why that happens, but that seems to happen.
They talk to me.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they put their head up over the hedge, right?
I saw two the other day asking where Noah was.
Yes.
I want to meet Noah.
Has anybody seen the Ark? Anyway, we're going to talk about travel related now. We're going to talk about favorite places that we have liked to travel in and out of the United States. And then we're going to bring in the expert, Susan Pastuzyn, who's going to give us even more fun-filled vacation ideas. So, anyway, Paul, let's have you start off on this one. Where's places you've liked to travel?
The islands, Aruba.
Okay.
Cancun.
Okay.
Beach Haven, New Jersey.
Beach Haven, New Jersey.
Beach Haven, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I really, have not traveled much in my life, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, I just
You seem like a traveling kind of guy.
no. We're gonna
You
pick
have your own train.
Well, we're gonna pick it up now that the boys are out of college. That was tough, and even before that, they were all played soccer and all year round.
And what
So
about?
I can tell you exactly where every 7-Eleven and Dunkin' Donuts is on the East Coast.
You probably can.
Every diner. That was our travel.
Okay.
We traveled.
Yeah, that's fun.
It was fun.
It's just about being with family.
It was
right?
fun, and
taking time off.
And the truth of the matter is, not a big fan of flying.
You're not.
No,
I did not know that.
And that goes back.
Susan, you better get to
Susan knew that.
Susan, do you know that he doesn't like to fly?
Yeah, she knew that.
Yeah.
But
you may want to get him a Muller Express ticket.
I'll take you back to 19. Yeah, you did. You put me on a plane.
Well, did you take any medication?
No.
No.
Did
you at least do a shot or something?
No. I was fine.
I love to fly.
Well, I'll tell you what happened was I did quick story, 1988, where I was flying from LA to Chicago. I'm sorry, from LA to Philadelphia.
That's a pretty big flight.
And I happened to have a wing seat, and there was smoke coming from one of the engines, and we had to make an emergency stop in Chicago.
I would say that's
that
really a problem.
Really kind of.
I would say that plane had a problem. There was definitely an issue.
I walked down there into the concourse, looked for the Hertz booth, and rented a car.
Did you drive back from Chicago?
No. I got back on the plane. I just made the pilot, guarantee we weren't getting on the same flight.
Yikes! Wow.
So, and we all ended. Everything was fine, but that kind of freaked me out for years.
I can understand that.
So now I'm okay with it.
Are you in therapy over this?
Over that?
Yeah.
No, not over that.
Are you in therapy over Moonificent? You might want to.
Oh, geez. I'm calling my psychiatrist tomorrow.
Who was that guy?
Who was that guy?
He's crazy.
But so now that I've kind of I've gotten over that, I'm going to start traveling more.
I think Barb and I have kind of had forced travel because we move so much. It's like that becomes a vacation these times.
Hey, Barb, out of all these destinations that you moved, how many times did you contemplate leaving him at that destination before? Did you ever think about that?
Barb's actually thinking about that question.
How much would my life be better?
She's like, oh, no. Yeah.
I mean, she gave me a beautiful son who's awesome.
Yeah. Right, yeah. But as far as actual travel, I will say in the United States, and it's actually my favorite place in the U.S., is Sedona, Arizona. It's just spectacular. It's incredible with all the red rock and.
When you get up, do they tell you to go back and sit?
Do they tell you what to go back to Sedona?
Go back and sit. You're standing up. They say go back in Sedona.
Oh,
sorry.
That doesn't even make sense as a bad dad joke. That's so bad.
Yeah, Sedona. Sit down.
Sedona. What does Sedona mean?
Sit down.
Sit down. Oh, sit down. Like, wow, when you got to explain a dad joke that much, it's really bad. They wouldn't allow that in the book, by the way.
Bridget, please cut that out.
No, leave that in, for sure. We want to show Paul.
I've got a reputation.
Yeah.
I've got a reputation.
Heavens to murder tried. He's got a reputation.
Can I tell the joke about the
yeah, sure.
About the proctologist?
Sure. Oh God, I can only imagine where this is going.
So proctologist goes and
okay. Well, that was a
proctologist goes into a bank, goes to sign a check, and pulls out.
He pulls out a thermometer, is what Paul's trying to say.
Wait, hold on. I got this. A proctologist goes into a bank, goes to sign a check, pulls out a thermometer, and he looks at the teller and goes, "Some asshole must have my pen."
I gotta admit, you definitely got
that joke a million times. I can't get through it. I just can't get through it.
That was kind of a crappy joke. All right, I'll give it to you. That was pretty good. You're not great at telling jokes, but it was pretty good.
No, usually, but that was for some reason that just. I don't know.
Getting back on topic, have you traveled outside of the United States?
No,
No,
never have.
I thought you said you went to Canada or something.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's
I've been to
outside of the
Canada.
United States.
I played hockey when I was a kid. We traveled to Canada a lot, but went to ice hockey camp in Canada. With friends went to weddings in Montreal. Been to
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah, you've been to Canada more than me. I've only been there twice, and
Yeah.
mine were both to Vancouver, Canada, for some reason.
I went to, and Deb, my sister, if you watch this, Deb and I, when we were younger, went to Montreal. We took the train to Montreal.
Oh, the Molar Express is up
And
there.
yes, and it was when the Expos had a baseball team. I made her sit through an entire Expos Braves doubleheader.
Oh, man, that is brutal.
Doubleheader, and it was, they both stunk.
Wow.
And I made her sit
That's
through the
worse
entire
than the
thing.
proctologist joke.
That is.
Wow. Yikes. That is brutal. Really? At Exposition Stadium or whatever?
No, Olympic Stadium.
Oh, Olympic Stadium.
Exhibition Stadium's where the Blue Jays played. Exhibitionist Stadium.
Exhibition.
Everyone comes with Speedos and leaves without anything.
And you.
See, I took my humor pills this morning.
We actually have traveled a lot over into Europe. I actually have never really been to the islands, to be honest with you. Like you said, I've been to Gilligan's Island. That's about it on the islands. But,
And I've been to Jamaica also.
Jamaica. I've been to, Ireland, Scotland, Spain, France, and I would say of all international, Paris was my favorite, without a doubt.
Ireland is on our radar.
What's that?
Ireland is on our radar. We have friends of ours.
Ireland, yeah.
Friends of ours. Their parents left them a house there, and they're outside of Dublin, and they're redoing the house. Once the house is redone, we're gonna go out there.
Do you know why Ireland is the richest country in the world?
Because it's always Dublin.
Because its capital is always Dublin. That's right. Very good. Wow, you knew that. I didn't think you would know that bad dad joke, but you are the king of bad dad jokes. So, but,
I am the king of entertaining
But
dad
Paris
jokes.
was really cool because I was with with Barb and Seamus on my 50th birthday, and we toasted with champagne on the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. That was just last week, actually.
In one of my travels, I met Seamus in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's right. You did meet Seamus in Pittsburgh. Yeah. Wow, you're very exotic, Paul. You're traveling.
Hey, I had an Iron City Light when I was there.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Yeah,
you
went in Rome.
You really do step out. Wow. Anyway, we've exhausted this topic, along with a lot of really bad dad jokes with this one. So, anyway, we're going to now bring in the travel expert, Susan Pastuzyn, and we will be right back. And we're back. And we have Susan Pastuzyn.
Pastuzyn, hello.
What's that?
Pastuzyn.
Oh, Pastuzyn.
Pastuzyn.
I thought it was Pat Susan. I thought you patted Susan. No.
Don't try that.
No.
That'll get you 20 years.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Anyway, we're here with Susan, the travel expert. And Susan is the owner and lead travel agent at Susan's Travel Services with years of experience in the travel industry. She has developed a reputation for crafting personalized vacation packages, honeymoons, and destination weddings for clients around the world, just like we talked about. Yeah. You know what Susan's known for? She is known for her attention to detail and dedication to making travel dreams come true. She specializes in curating unique, tailor-made itineraries. See, you like that? I said
Very
itineraries.
good.
That cater to individual preferences and budgets. Could be, champagne taste with a beer budget kind of thing.
No.
No, it's not that. Okay.
Now it's champagne stays with a champagne budget.
Yeah, champagne with champagne. Okay. Her deep knowledge of global destinations, combined with a commitment to exceptional customer service, has made Susan a trusted advisor for travelers looking for memorable experiences, whether it's luxury escapes, family vacations, or group travel. Susan's expertise ensures her clients enjoy seamless and stress-free trips. And that's why I'm wearing my t-shirt now, because I want to have a stress-free trip and just vacation in my t-shirt and
Do you
not
know-
have a button-down shirt.
Do you ever send any of your travelers like to the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies, and
Yes.
mountainous areas?
Yes.
You know why mountain areas are so funny?
Why?
Because they're hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Oh God! Why
You
did I
knew-
ask?
You knew he was
why?
going to pull something. You knew that was coming. Susan knows Paul way too well.
Yes.
Poor Susan.
And poor Paul.
And you might know Paul longer than me, maybe.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
But we want to talk about her website. So you want to visit Susan's website. You want to go to susanstravel.com. How conveniently clever is that?
That is clever.
Very original.
Susanstravel.com. But I like the simplicity of it. It's really
Sign
good
up for our
marketing.
newsletter.
It's really easy to remember.
It just
It is.
rolls.
Travel.
Yeah, it just rolls out.
And you know you have to
It
put
does.
the S on Susan, so it's Susan's Travel. Just like I messed up and said linguinis and clams, you want to add the S to this one, Paul. So you want to know susanstravel.com for more information.
Yes.
And with that, we want to get into our randommies burning questions about the travel industry.
Now I'm scared.
Are you scared?
Yeah.
You
No, no.
You probably should be. So what are some of the hottest travel destinations or trends you've noticed in 2024?
In 2024, I've seen a lot of, Ireland, Italy, Croatia, and believe it or not, lately a lot of people are looking at Japan. It's been
Oh.
a hot destination.
And what in particular are they looking for, like in Ireland? I'd be curious. Being from there, really, my family.
What are they looking for? They usually do the southern circuit.
Oh, the southern
So
circuit.
from Dublin down around up
Like
to
the Ring of
Galway
Kerry.
or the reverse. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
I
We've
just
done
got
that,
back
actually.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah,
When did
yeah.
you go?
We were 2008. My
Nice.
father took the whole family. There were 8 of us. Yes, 8 of us at the time, including Seamus, Bridget, and Caitlin. God, how much more
Awesome.
Irish can you get?
Right.
No,
Yes.
it was an excursion to Scotland, where we went into the Highlands and all.
Nice.
The Loch Ness Monster actually exists. I saw it. I saw it on one of those
You
boats.
sure that wasn't the Munificent?
Yeah, I think it was Munificent. And then we took the Muller Express over to Ireland. No, we actually took a boat. We didn't take a train.
Well, let me ask you a question though on that. Does the Molar Express, does the engineer need malpractice insurance?
Yeah, he does for sure. I think we have a hit on our hands.
Yeah.
We should probably call DreamWorks or whatever and get that cartoon going. I think that would be. I bet Tom Hanks would be in it.
Maybe Tom Hanks from 1985.
Maybe Tom Hanks could play your part. He could
You
be
better
Doug-
not tag him in this.
Because I have the perfect pitch we can tell him. Hanks rhymes with Banks. It's perfect, right? Perfect. He could definitely play you.
I think
Yeah.
I'd rather play myself.
You sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you have a cartoon after yourself or something that we don't know about?
I do not. But I'm willing to learn.
Okay.
Okay. So, what advice would you give to someone planning their first international trip?
Have a passport.
Have a passport. That's a great piece of advice.
But not only do you need a passport, but most countries require you to have 6 months of validity from your date of return to the USA. So make sure it's valid for at least 6 months from your
Oh,
return date.
that would be interesting. You could get stuck in customs or
Well,
something.
they won't let you fly, so
They
you won't
won't.
actually make your trip. They
Oh.
won't let you on the plane if you don't have at least 6 months of validity from your return date.
Wow.
in certain countries. So yeah, so you definitely want to make sure it's valid for a while.
And I know one thing about getting a passport, that you can get it at your local United States Postal Service, because I see a lot of people getting their
It's true.
passports when I'm standing in line and I'm trying to get out of there. they're filling out all their passport information. I'm like, oh my
So I'm
God.
gonna get out of your way.
Yeah, you're like, I am trying to drop off an EDDM here, every door direct mail.
So,
Paul, I think you have a question
yeah,
for
what makes a destination wedding or honeymoon more special booked through a travel agent as opposed to booking it independently?
So I guess I'd have to say you have a personal concierge to deal with everything. So it takes away from a lot of the stress that goes with a wedding or a honeymoon. I can take away some of that stress and make sure everything goes exactly as you'd like, as well as creating, personalized itineraries and making sure everybody gets there if it's a wedding, make sure the whole thing goes smoothly. But plus you have someone to call if something is wrong.
Are there like any honeymoon destinations that people have been booking or looking at recently?
A lot of people like Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Maldives is really
I
hot.
can do the hula.
Yeah,
Can you do the hula?
I can do the hula hoop.
The hula hoop?
you can.
I
Yeah.
can. I definitely can
That's
do
impressive.
Oh, yeah, I can do hula hoop.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
I just put it on and it just drops. That's it.
That's because I can move like Jagger.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can.
I'd
I
like
don't
to
think
see
so.
a demonstration.
I don't- yeah, I don't-
Get a hula hoop here.
Yeah.
Anyone have a hula hoop?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't
Well,
think.
we have the hula hoop because when I was so poor,
Maybe
we
Mick
couldn't
Jagger
afford.
now.
We couldn't afford a blender, so my mom gave me something to mix, and she put me in the hula hoop.
That's how you made mixed drinks.
Now we're
growing
so
up?
poor, I had to use the hula hoop to mix drinks.
All right. So regardless, there are lots of honeymoon destinations out there that people they've done Italy, they've done the Maldives, they do other places in Europe, Croatia, and no hula hoops.
No hula hoop. Well, what are there any lesser known destinations that aren't in your top 5, top 10 that you recommend people go to?
There are some lesser frequented destinations, like a lot of them, like Eastern Europe, has some great destinations, like Bulgaria and Slovenia, and there's another place over there that I was thinking of.
Kazakhstan?
Can't think of it. No. Maybe. I don't know. And then,
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Uh-huh.
there's the Azores, and there's lots of destinations that are less frequented.
And I know that this was a trend recently, in the last few years, but the river tours, they became very popular.
The river cruises?
The river cruises.
Yes.
Not Tom Cruise's river.
No, not
cruises.
Tom Cruise.
Not Tom Cruise.
He won't be on the boat.
He flies out of planes and
Yeah.
parachutes, and he's kind of crazy.
Yes, for sure.
I don't know if I'd want to travel with Tom Cruise.
I wouldn't, that's for sure.
You don't want to cruise?
I don't want to cruise with Tom.
I want to go on a cruise with Tom.
Yeah, but you are cruising with Susan, right? So.
Oh, there's a Facebook group I have,
Yeah.
Cruising with Susan. If
Cruising
anyone
with
likes to
Susan.
cruise, they should come and join the
I
Facebook
just think
group,
that is
Cruising
so
with
clever.
Susan.
You are a really good marketer. I like that.
Well, thank you.
Susan's Travel, Cruising with Susan,
There you go.
doing the
Cruising with
hula.
Susan Pastuzyn.
Susan Pastuzyn. Susan Pastuzyn. Wow, she's got.
I'll give you $100 if you can rhyme with Pastuzyn.
She's rhyming.
Other than Susan.
Yeah, Pat, Susan.
Cruising.
Frusen, Clausen, or something.
In English. In English.
Oh, in English. You can't say Frusen, Clausen.
No, you cannot.
Ah, I did not know that. Okay, Polly, why don't you we'll ask her one more question, and then
All right.
we will let
Which one will
her
it be?
be.
Okay. How do you handle, and I know this happens probably, I'm sure not frequently, but how do you handle unexpected issues that arrive during the trips, like flight cancellations, changes in travel restrictions, you're probably dealing with putting out fires and that stuff. How do you deal with that?
We address someone. That's one of the great things about having an agent is you have someone to reach out to. A lot of people they kind of get into panic mode or upset mode, and they like to have someone to call to kind of keep them reined in and direct them to the best options. If it's a flight, I tell them actually to deal with it usually at the desk. If it's something I can do, I do it for them. But at least I'm available for them. And then of course anything else, I take care of it.
And I will give my personal recommendation. When Susan booked our family trip to Cancun, I must have called her a million times. And
Yes, he did.
Oh, really? I'm really surprised by that.
Yes, he
yeah.
did.
There's a
Yeah.
real shock. Oh,
But-
there's a shock.
But she dealt with me like a champ.
Like a champ.
And she made, this was a cruise for my 60th and our 30th wedding
It wasn't
anniversary.
a cruise, though.
No, it wasn't a cruise. It wasn't a cruise. But
What was it?
we flew to Cancun.
Oh, you flew to Cancun. Why are you saying
No, I walked.
You walked. You probably tried to take a train.
I had the Molar Express, right?
Express.
Or if you go to Cancun, it's the Diente Express, right? Anyway, personal
Let's go
shout
back
out.
to the Sedona joke.
That was in the movie Airplane.
It was?
Yeah, when they get up and it says, instead of buckle your seatbelt, it says go back in Sedona.
Sedona.
You got, come on, you got to go back to the airplane. And anyway, Susan,
That was the worst
Susan-
joke of all time.
Susan did a fantastic job with
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah.
And
My pleasure.
and she's working on that trip for us to the wine country, right?
Oh, Napa Valley.
Yeah, Napa
Oh.
Valley.
Yes.
I like that trip. The
Awesome.
Napa Valley is beautiful.
Yeah.
We have visited many wineries there, living there for 6 years in Northern California. So yeah, no, you're gonna love that, Paul. It
Like,
is.
Yeah.
good chamber trip to start there.
There you go.
What?
Just to Napa Valley.
What did I missed what you said?
Chamber
Would be a
trip.
good chamber trip to
Oh,
organize.
the
I can,
chamber
or,
trip, yeah.
I can organize that
Oh,
for you.
that's a great idea.
Actually, Jim was talking about the Holiday in Clark. the
Janet
chamber
just
trip.
came up with a really cool idea. Yeah. Janet in the house. Woohoo! Janet. And Janet just got back from Portugal, right?
Nice.
Where were you? Oh, sorry.
Lori said we could do a sleepover at the Holiday Inn.
Oh, you're gonna sleep over at the Holiday Inn. That's my big.
Which
Yeah.
isn't bad.
Well, I'm sleeping over at the
Okay,
Holiday
why
Inn.
are
That's
you
like a
Napa
big.
Valley? Where are you going?
I kind of feel like I'm on vacation here, you know.
Well, every time I leave you, I feel like I'm on vacation.
You want to take a vacation?
The abuse that's
Uh,
bestowed upon me.
Yes, bestowed upon you. Anyhow, and this is kind of cool. Like I just noticed, like the candle kind of matches my shirt. It's kind of cool. It's like mini me candle
Oh,
there.
I can see the other side of it.
It's
Well,
pretty
aren't
cool.
you, Kreskin?
Munificent.
No, it's different. That's different. Munificent.
Yeah.
Munificent left.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow. I think he's playing over at the Rialto or something tonight. What do you think?
That'd be cool.
That would be
Would be
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be to do. Well,
Be a
I don't
good
even know.
spot, yeah.
The Rialto is probably good. None of us are going to be around when that thing finally opens up again. Jesus.
But getting
Yeah,
back to, go ahead.
no, I
I
mean,
don't know.
no, the plumbing. I mean, that's.
What plumbing are you
That-
referring to, sir?
The big plumbing issues at the Rialto.
Oh, there is.
That's worse plumbing than an old man with a prostate issue.
We're back to the
Back to the
proctologist. Okay.
Oh,
Why do
no,
I?
no, prostate. Oh,
Prostate.
You're like stuck in that region down there. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta get you out of that. You gotta get you going a little further north and get you out of the south then.
Well, I am. I get on the Molar Express.
Holy Lord. God save me.
I think we've exhausted our evening here.
We've exhausted everybody.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Susan,
Pastuzyn.
Pastuzyn.
Let's practice.
Pastuzyn.
You got your
Is it like-
assignment is practice
Is that
that.
like if you're in Barcelona, Pastuzyn? To roll off like that.
I don't know.
like Barcelona, like that kind of
Barcelona.
thing. Barcelona. I have not been to Barcelona.
I have not either. I would love to be there.
Been in Madrid.
It's coming soon.
But I've been to the Holiday Inn in Clark.
Yes, you have. You've hit the
IHG.
apex
We love IHG.
of traveling. And I've hit the apex because I'm on the 6th floor.
And I tell you, this is the first I've been in here. This is a great. It's
It
really nice in
It
here.
is. It's a lovely hotel.
It really is nice in here.
I was thrilled when Lori asked us to do the podcast here.
Yeah, Lori,
Yeah.
really thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you, Lori. Really.
Thank you so much. It was just it was a fun evening, and Jim and I enjoy doing these podcasts.
It's
And even
It's medicinal,
even
therapeutic.
Moonificent likes it.
Munificent loves it.
Ew, yucca. I'm gonna hear that. I'm gonna hear that.
I'm gonna talk about the Kelsey brothers again.
I don't like the hat you're wearing.
I don't like anything. Taylor Swift.
I think we found who Moonificent is.
No, you're giving it away.
I gave up. But you
You're
never
giving
see
it
us
away.
together, so you never see us together. Anyway, Susan, you've been a lovely guest.
Yes, thank you,
Thank
Susan.
you.
And you get a lovely
Thanks for having
candle
me.
as well.
Thank
and
you
again,
for the
it
candle.
is Lucky Clover.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, you
Yay.
get
Look at that.
a nice candle. Wow, that was a great visit with Susan, wasn't it, Paul?
It
That
was.
great. And Lori,
Both.
Woo!
Thank you
So
both
much
so
fun
much.
hanging with our buds there. Yeah. So, to visit Susan's website, as we said, is go to susanstravel.com. That's susanstravel.com for more information. And if you want to hang out here in this ultimate hotel in Clark, New Jersey, and check out the place, you want to go to their website, which is holidayinn.com/Clark, New Jersey. And you can have a conversation with our friend Lori Hyman over there. Thanks again, Lori. And remember that comedian Mike Marino is going to be having a conversation with us in November when we tape at the TV station over in Clark.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of laughs.
There's going to be a lot of laughs. TV 36. I think there's going to definitely be a lot of laughs. That'll definitely be hysterical. He's really funny. So you want to stay tuned for that. But if you want to check out Mike's upcoming tour schedule, just go to MikeMarino.net. That's MikeMarino.net for tickets. Again, he's really, really funny. Barb and I have seen him multiple times. And he's hysterical. He's really, really funny. So you should check out Mike at MikeMarino.net. And then we always want to thank our sponsors, right? So we have the New Jersey Festival Orchestra. You want to join them for their 2025 concert season. To get tickets, you want to go to njfestivalorchestra.org. That's njfestivalorchestra.org. Tickets are on sale now, and I know that they are because I bought 2 tickets the other day.
Yeah, I
for the
gotta
concert.
pick mine up.
You have to pick up your. Yeah. What did you do it at Will Call?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they have a
I'm
Will
a
Call?
will call kind of guy.
You're a Will Call kind of guy, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I am.
I didn't know that about
I'm
you.
a will call kind of
Wow.
guy.
You look like a Will Call guy.
Thank you.
guy.
Not to be confused with Roger Wilco.
Yeah, Will Call. And then we want to thank our buddy over here, Florham Park Dental Excellence, with my partner, Dr. Paul Banks. Woohoo! And what do you like to say, Dr. Banks?
We make beautiful smiles you can see for miles.
I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. Don't ask it. I know what you're going to ask.
Who sings that song?
Exactly. I can see for miles and miles. Anyway, you want to visit them at florhamparkdental.com. That's florhamparkdental.com for more information. So thank you, Dr. Paul Banks. And we have Minuteman Pressing Clark. Woohoo! They are just around the corner over here with me, Jim Mooney, and my son over there, Seamus.
Hey, Seamus, come on here. Say hello.
Yeah, come on,
Come
over
on,
and say hi.
Seamus.
Yeah, woohoo! Seamus is here. He's been doing all the roadie work in the background.
Yeah, say hello.
Yeah, he's been helping out on the set.
There he is.
Seamus. All right, yeah. So just visit us at nj213.minuteman.com. And remember, like all the set that we did here, all the embroidered hats and shirts,
I like the touch on the microphones. That's
and the touch on the mic, and we branded the microphones and Paulie's random fandom hat there. That's all courtesy of Minuteman Press in Clark, your branding and printing partners.
You know what I would like? I would like random-esque glasses.
You would like random-esque glasses, like
Yeah.
sunglasses or regular glasses?
Regular glasses, if you can do that.
You might be able to do that.
Even sunglasses, you can put on the front with the two B's
Oh.
on the front. We can see through it, but you can't, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's work.
I
on
like
that.
those.
I'm gonna work on that for you. I know we can do sunglasses. That I know. For
Well, let's
sure.
make sunglasses
I can
happen.
definitely do sunglasses. that's
Okay.
for sure. So with that, we also want to thank our fantastic Random S team with producer Ange Mooney and production and editing Bridget Hanlon. And we saw him just a few seconds ago, our executive producer Seamus Mooney.
Too fast. He
And
darted in and out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not happy
we didn't
about
have
that.
Enough time with
They're not.
Seamus,
Yeah,
so
I'm not happy about
we
that.
just did not have enough time.
I know.
But those guys, they do a lot of work in the background, the three of them. It's not just us, pretty faces here. We have a really great team that we work with. They provide all the research and questions and everything, and all the production, editing, and all the supers that you see. And we do all the branding through Minuteman and all that for the Yo Paulie and Moonificent.
There's
So,
no way we could show how much appreciation we have for all of that.
And a friend of mine asked me how much time we spend on a given show, and I calculated it up in man hours between the five of us. It's about 15 hours a show that we put in.
Imagine if I spent time doing stuff.
Yeah, imagine if you did some of it. No, you do a lot. I think you do a lot. You put up with me for one.
Yeah,
laborious text.
that's a pleasure.
And we actually had to set up our own production meetings now every Monday night, so I don't drive him crazy with the text. But it's great. I mean, we have literally almost 20 shows on the calendar coming up, so a lot going on here. So, and if you want to be part of the Random fandom, we ask that you please check us out on Spotify and follow us.
The app is free too.
The app is free. It's very simple to do. And literally, once you go on and sign up and you put up the Randomest podcast, you just hit follow and you're good. And then you can just enjoy the show. And we'd like to say for Paul and I, where we like to say, hey, Randommies, always stay
Random-esque.
And it was...
And thank you for the people that are
thank
live
you for
audience.
everybody, all the peeps in the audience here. Much appreciated for being here with us this evening. We can't do it without you, so thank you very much. And it was very random meeting you all. And now you're part of our lives, the Random family. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Thanks again. Thanks again to Lori and Susan, too. Thank you very much.
Have a topic you would like the Randomesque podcast to discuss randomly? Please email us at randomesque@gmail.com. That's RANDUMBESQUE@gmail.com. This has been the Randomesque podcast, produced by Moonrock LLC. And remember, always stay Randomesque.